Streetlights slide across the leather seats like old memories I refuse to keep. The engine hums a melancholy song to all the places where I once belonged. The city's fading in the mirror now, another chapter I don't talk about. Too many names written in cigarette smoke, too many promises that finally broke. Ahead is black and endless wide, still feels safer than looking behind. Some ghosts wear faces, some ghosts wear dreams, some ghosts appear exactly as they seem. I keep driving miles away, but they keep finding me anyway. Ghosts in the rear view, follow them close, living in places nobody knows. Every mistake, every goodbye, still riding somewhere in the back of my mind. Ghosts in the rear view won't let go, but they're getting smaller with every mile of road. Tonight, I'm finally learning some things are better left behind. Like a friend from years ago, the skyline shrinks beneath the moonlit haze, taking yesterday along its way. I remember who I used to be, a man chasing things he didn't need, thinking power could replace the soul, thinking winning was the final goal. Funny how life changes what you see when you've had enough of being somebody and start becoming yourself. The night gets quieter, the stars burn bright, the truth sounds clearer in the late night drive. No audience, no disguise, just me in the road beneath these tires. Ghosts in the rear view, following close, living in places nobody knows. Every mistake, every goodbye, still riding somewhere in the back of my mind. Ghosts in the rear view won't let go, but they're getting smaller with every mile of road. Tonight, I'm finally learning some things are better left behind. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe healing is moving on, carrying the weight without letting the weight decide where you belong. The ghosts can follow if they choose, but they don't get to drive anymore. Ghosts in the rear view still appear, but they don't hold the same power here. Every scar, every loss helped me become who I am now. Ghosts in the rear view fade away, further and further with every passing lane. Tonight, I'm finally leaving the man I used to be. city wore diamonds tonight, hanging from the neck of the sky. Black cars floating through the rain, like ghosts with expensive lies. I was sitting by the piano, half a drink, half a memory, watching strangers chase forever in a room built on fantasy. Then you appeared through the smoke, like a song I used to know, not loud enough to stop the world, just enough to steal the show. You didn't smile for attention, you didn't move to impress. That's what made you dangerous, that's what made me obsessed. And all at once the room got quiet, not the music, just my mind. Cigarettes and gold, that's what everybody wants. A little bit of heaven for a little while at once. But I trade every dollar, every rooftop in this town, for the way you looked at me when nobody else was around. Cigarettes and gold burn fast, fade slow, and somehow so do you. The guitar cried through the speakers like it knew something we didn't. A slow blues wound around the room like temptation wrapped in rhythm. Outside the skyline glittered, a kingdom made of glass and steel. Inside your hand brushed against mine, and suddenly everything felt real. No promises between us, no forever in the air, just two lonely souls colliding like they were always headed there. The night kept moving forward, but neither one of us did. Trying to stay inside a moment before it slipped away again. Some people leave a memory, some leave a scar. You somehow managed to leave both. Cigarettes and gold, that's what everybody wants. A little bit of heaven for a little while at once. But I trade every dollar, every rooftop in this town, for the way you looked at me when nobody else was around. Cigarettes and gold burn fast, fade slow, and somehow so do you. Years from now and the city's changed, when the bars are gone, when the song sounds strange. I still remember a rainy night, a black dress and those eyes. The bass rose deeper, the lights get lower, the feeling gets stronger, the clock moves closer to goodbye, to goodbye. Cigarettes and gold, never wanted to let go. The sun came up, the crowd disappeared. The glasses were empty, the music was gone. But your perfume still lingered, like the last note of a beautiful song.
Playing low and slow, some old blues nobody knows. Rain kept painting silver lines across the windows of the night. You walked in wearing midnight black, never looked to see who looked back, but every head turned anyway, like the moon had entered the place. I lit a cigarette alone, trying not to lose control. Then your eyes met mine across the room, and suddenly the world got small. Something in the way you smiled felt like trouble worth the fall. Something in the way you moved made the city disappear at all. Give me one dance before dawn, one moment before you're gone. Let the night keep holding on, just a little longer. One dance before dawn, before the magic moves along, before another lonely song becomes another memory. The bass guitar rolled through the dark like a heartbeat with a broken heart. Oh, piano chords hummed in the air like secrets neither of us shared. You never talked about your past, I never asked where you've been. Some mysteries shine brighter when they stay hidden. The room kept spinning softly around the glow in your eyes, while outside the city carried on under endless neon skies. Maybe we'd never meet again, maybe we'd never know, but some nights become forever even when they're letting go. Give me one dance before dawn, one moment before you're gone. Let the night keep holding on, just a little longer. One dance before dawn, before the magic moves along, before another lonely song becomes another memory. And when the lights come on and the chairs go up and the bartenders lock the doors,
Will I remember your face, or only the way you made me feel alive once more? Slow lights, blue smoke, last call, hearts exposed. One touch, one kiss, one thing I'll always miss. Give me one dance before dawn, before the night is finally gone, before the shadows all move on, and leave me with the silence. One dance before dawn, before the dream stops hanging on, before your memory becomes the ghost inside my favorite song. Give me one dance before dawn, that's all I'm asking for. One dance before dawn, and I'll remember you forevermore. The rain stopped falling, the sky turned gray. The band packed up and drove away. But somewhere between midnight and morning light, you left a piece of your soul in mine. Black Rose Park beneath the pouring rain, city lights trembling across the lane. Everybody chasing power in the dark, everybody hiding shadows in their heart. Crystal glasses shimmer in the smoke, politicians laughing at expensive jokes. But across the room you caught my eye, like a forbidden prayer beneath the sky. You wore midnight like a second skin. Every step pulled trouble gently in. No spotlight needed where you stood. The darkness knew your silhouette too good, and suddenly the mansion disappeared. The noise became a whisper in my ear. No introductions, no names exchanged. Some destinies arrive already arranged. No hesitation, no second glance. We stepped into a dangerous dance. Baby, tonight the moon belongs to outlaws, and every star is breaking all its laws. The city bends beneath our slow parade, like kings and queens of shadows never made. And when the sunrise tries to steal the dark, it won't erase the fire, won't cool the spark. Let the world keep chasing crowns and gold. I just want your hand to hold through the quiet night. Strings are floating through the velvet room, like ghosts wandering through expensive perfume. Every deal is signed with hidden scars, every dream is bought with foreign cars. But your smile carried something money can't, a kind of truth the rich never understand. You sat beside me near the balcony, watching storms roll over the sea. No performance left for us to play, no need to find the perfect thing to say. The skyline glittered underneath our feet, yet your heartbeat felt more rare than anything. The world's still spinning, the deal's still close, but none of that is where my spirit goes. For one brief moment, everything stopped. The noise of ambition finally dropped. Baby, through the quiet night. I spent years building walls around my soul, marble towers, steel control, learning how to never need a thing, learning how to wear the crown and ring. But one look from you and the fortress shook, one touch from you and the silence broke. Now the empire feels so small compared to the way your shadow falls across my heart, across my mind, across every line I drew to survive. Slow, slow, slow. Don't leave yet. The night still breathes, the city still dreams, and somewhere beneath all this power, we're only two lonely believers, searching for something real. Baby, tonight the moon belongs to outlaw, and every star is breaking all its laws. The city bends beneath our slow parade, like kings and queens of shadows never made. And when the sunrise tries to steal the dark, it won't erase the fire, won't cool the spark. Let the world keep chasing crowns and gold. I just want your hand to hold through the quiet night. And through the quiet night, through the quiet night. The mansion grows silent, the champagne turns warm, the last guest disappeared, but your perfume remains. And for the first time in years, the king of the quiet night doesn't wanna be alone. White yacht sleeping on a silver sea, moonlight dancing where the coast should be, diamonds dripping from the harbor lights, while the world disappears into the night. Your black dress moving with the ocean breeze, slow enough to bring a man to his knees. No conversation needed anymore. The silence says what words are for. $1 million couldn't buy this view. Funny thing, I traded all for you. The water glows, the stars align, the whole damn world fades out tonight. One touch, one spark, two shadows drifting through the dark. Meet me where the moonlight falls, far away from crowded halls. No bodyguards, no names, no games, no kingdom left to defend. Just your hand inside my hand, while the waves erase our plans. For one night, let the world move on without us. Rose softly from a distant club, echoes floating through the midnight fog. Your perfume lingers somewhere in the air, like a secret only darkness wants to share. I've spent years learning how to stay composed, never letting anybody get too close. But something about the Meet me where the moonlight falls, far away from crowded halls. No bodyguards, no names, no games, no kingdom left to defend. Just your hand inside my hand, while the waves erase our plans. For one night, let the world move on without us. Tomorrow the city will call again. Tomorrow the kings will pretend again. Tomorrow the empire will need its man. But tonight, I don't give a damn. Tonight, I choose you. And somewhere between the sea and the stars, we finally disappear. The city sleeping under silver rain, neon diamonds bleeding through the pain. I watch the skyline from a leather throne, a king surrounded, still somehow alone. Gold cigar smoke dancing through the air, velvet darkness falling through your hair. You walk slowly like you own the night, turning every shadow into light. I don't chase what already belongs, I don't waste my words in empty songs. One glance across the crowded room tonight, and suddenly the silence feels alive. No promises, no alibis, just two strangers hiding dangerous eyes. No witnesses, no compromise, only moonlight underneath designer skies. Come closer, let the darkness wear our names tonight. Let the chandelier surrender to the light. Every heartbeat moving with the bass below, every secret thing we never let them know. Come closer, in this empire built on velvet synths, every ending feels exactly like begins. And the night keeps spinning slow around our souls, baby. We're the fire nobody controls. Velvet empire, velvet desire. Nothing lasts forever, but tonight is ours. The orchestra is fading into haze, black tuxedos floating through the maze. Every smile conceals another game, every winner leaves without a name. But your eyes don't hide behind disguise, I can see the storm behind your eyes. You move closer while the records play, like you knew we'd meet before today. The bassline rolls beneath the polished floor, like a heartbeat knocking on the door. And every second stretches out so long, like the darkness wants to hear our song. No confessions, no goodbyes, just temptation dressed in custom ties. No resistance, no surprise, only chemistry the money never buys. Come closer, let the darkness wear our names tonight. Let the chandelier surrender to the light. Every heartbeat moving with the bass below, every secret thing we never let them know. Come closer in this empire built on velvet synths. Every ending feels exactly like begins, and the night keeps spinning slow around our souls, baby. We're the fire nobody controls. The clock keeps ticking, nobody moves. The room grows smaller when I'm next to you. No words are needed, no grand display. Some things are written in the way we stay. Smoke and diamonds, gold and lies, still nothing shines like those midnight eyes. The city may forget our names tomorrow, but tonight belongs to us. Come closer, let the darkness wear our names tonight. Let the chandelier surrender to the light. Every heartbeat moving with the bass below, every secret thing we never let them know. Come closer in this empire built on velvet synths. Every ending feels exactly like begins, and the night keeps spinning slow around our souls, baby. We're the fire nobody controls. Velvet empire, velvet desire. The mansion sleeps, the city fades away, but your shadow still remains. Still remains. Still remains. Black velvet shadows on a marble stair. City full of ghosts pretending they don't care. Champagne diamonds dancing under neon skies, but I can see the hunger hiding in their eyes. Cold elevator rising 40 floors high, engines growling softly like a beast nearby. Every smile is currency, every word a blade. Everybody wants the throne, nobody wants the price that's paid. I walk slow, never rush, never chase, never run. The loudest man inside the room is usually not the one. Power moves in silence like a serpent through the dark. One signature can light a fire, one whisper leaves a mark. One move, one deal, one night, one wheel, one king, one crown. Watch it all go down. I'm the king of the midnight floor, where the bass hits hard and the shadow of the midnight floor, where the bass hits hard and the shadows roar. Every heartbeat pounds like a loaded drum. Everybody knows that the boss has come. King of the midnight floor, darkness opening every door. No spotlight, no applause, only power, only laws. Look around, glass towers, private rooms, after hours. The city worships money, the city worships fame, but behind every fortune there's a shadow with a name. Time keeps moving, kings keep falling, crowds keep changing, phones keep calling, but the darkness stays loyal, the darkness stays true, and that's why it belongs to you. I'm the king of the midnight floor, where the bass hits hard and the shadows roar. Every heartbeat pounds like a loaded drum. Everybody knows that the boss has come. King of the midnight floor, build my throne in the underground war. No spotlight, no applause, only power, only laws. King of the midnight floor, hear the city crying for more. When the lights fade out and the smoke rolls in, the shadows know who's gonna win. The club goes silent, the city keeps breathing, the empire keeps growing. While everybody sleeps, I stay awake, watching, waiting, owning the night. Friday midnight at the Saint Laurent Club, black marble walls and $1 million buzz. Deal makers talking over vintage wine, thinking they control the room tonight. Then the lights went low, the music turned slow, and every conversation let go. You appeared through the smoke like a dream in black, and suddenly nobody wanted their old life back. Your heels hit the floor with a dangerous grace. Every man in the room forgot his place. No introduction, no warning sign, just one look and you were already on my mind. No escape route, no defense. You move like temptation with expensive taste. She stole the night, she stole the air, she stole every pair of eyes in there. She stole the room, she stole my cool, made a powerful man look like a fool. And I don't even know her name, but I'm already addicted to the game. she was never mine to find. Maybe she was just a moment in time. Maybe some women aren't meant to stay, they're born to leave and take your breath away. Gone, but I still see her. Gone, but I still feel her. Gone, but she lives in my mind every night. Every night. Every night. Every night. She stole the night. She stole the air. She stole every pair of eyes in there. She stole the room. She stole my cool. Made a powerful man look like a fool. And I don't even know her name, but I'm still addicted to the game. She stole the night. She stole the light and left me chasing shadows till sunrise. The club closed, the city slept, the memory stayed, and somewhere out there she's stealing another night. Golden skyline dripping through the glass. Black tie shadows moving slow and fast. Every face is hiding something tonight. Every handshake disappears by daylight. The music breathes beneath the marble floor. A low vibration shaking every door. Nobody here is talking very loud, but power hangs heavier than the crowd. I see fortunes change with a single nod. Watch empires rise with the credit card. The city's heartbeat echoes through the room like distant thunder, warning of the doom. Slow motion, cold eyes, everybody wearing a disguise. One moment, one choice, one whisper louder than 1,000 voices. No names on the guest list tonight. Still everybody knows who runs the night. No signs on the door outside. Still everybody's lining up inside. No names on the guest list tonight. Dark suits moving underneath the light. No crowns, no kings, just shadows pulling strings. Pull the strings. Pull the strings. Watch the whole city dance. Pull the strings. Pull the strings. Everything happens by chance. Or does it? The bartender knows but never speaks. The strongest walls are built from secrets. Luxury perfumes fill the air, but tension follows everywhere. A woman laughs across the room. A deal is made beneath the moon. The skyline sparkles bright and clean, yet darkness lives between the beams. Everybody came to chase a dream. A bigger yacht, a better team, a taller tower, louder name, but every hunger looks the same. The baseline rolls beneath their feet like destiny. They cannot cheat, and somewhere deep inside the noise, the city quietly destroys. One look, one smile, one reason to stay a while. which one is you? No names on the guest list tonight. Still everybody knows who runs the night. No signs on the door outside. Still everybody's lining up inside. No names on the guest list tonight. Dark suits moving underneath the light. No crowns, no kings, just shadows pulling strings. Tell me, what is power? A building, a number, a headline, a throne? No. Power is walking into a room and changing the temperature without saying a word. The lights get lower, the bass gets stronger, the night gets deeper, the shadows longer, heartbeats racing, glasses racing, everybody waiting for something, for someone. No names on the guest list tonight. Still everybody knows who runs the night. No signs on the door outside. Still everybody's lining up inside. No names on the guest list tonight. The city glowing underneath the night. No crowns, no kings, just shadows pulling strings. No names, no fame. Still they remember the name. When the party ends, the lights come on, the music stops, and the elevators close. The city will forget the faces, but never the influence. The influence. The city shines like a million diamonds, but tonight it feels cold as stone. Everybody chasing something precious, still ending up alone. Black suit hanging on my shoulders, dust from another deal. Street lights flicker through the window like memories I can't conceal. The towers rise above the river, like monuments to old desires. Every dream I ever purchased left a trail of silent fires. The engine hums beneath my feet, like a heartbeat in the dark. And somewhere in the distance, a lonely siren leaves its mark. One ticket, one ride, one shadow by my side. No promises, no goodbyes, only fading city lights. I'm on the last train out of the city, leaving behind what used to own me. Dark skies rolling over the tracks, no looking forward, no looking back. Last train out of the city, ghost in the glass, still follow me. The bass keeps pounding like a distant storm. feels like a dangerous thing. Every station holds a story. Every tunnel hides a name. Every king eventually learns power isn't worth the same. I spent years inside the spotlight, watching strangers raise a glass, but applause disappears quickly, like reflections that don't last. Now the skyline grows smaller in the darkness far behind. For the first time in forever, there's some silence in my mind. The city's calling through the speakers, trying to pull me back again. But some doors are meant for closing, some roads are meant to end. One heartbeat, one train, rolling through the rain. One future, unknown, but at least it's mine alone. I'm on the last train out of the city, leaving behind what used to own me. Dark skies rolling over the tracks, no looking forward, no looking back. Last train out of the city, ghost in the glass, still follow me. The bass keeps pounding like a distant storm, but tonight I know where I belong. No more penthouses, no more meetings, no more masks, no more pretending. Just steel rails, dark horizons, and the sound of becoming someone else. The wheels keep turning, the night keeps breathing, the city fading, the dawn appearing, the bass still rolling, the shadows calling, but I'm already gone. I'm on the last train out of the city, leaving behind what used to own me. Dark skies rolling over the tracks, no looking forward, no looking back. Last train out of the city, a different man is all that's left of me. The night keeps moving, the world moves on, and the shadows finally let me go. Rain on the window, empty seat beside me. The city disappears, track by track, light by light, into the dark. White roses dying in the crystal vase. Another midnight in this lonely place. The mansion glitters like a diamond crown, but every room feels colder when you're not around. Whiskey circles dancing in my glass, watching old reflections from the past. Your shadow still hangs beneath these lights, like cigarette smoke refusing to die. echoes beneath my name tonight. Yet somehow victory don't feel right. I bought the cars, I've owned the view, but none of it compares to losing you. The music plays, the crowd arrives, but your ghost is still the guest of honor tonight. Whiskey and white roses, that's all that's left of us. A bottle full of memories and promises turned to dust. Every guitar cry cuts through the night, like your goodbye still echoes inside. Whiskey and white roses, baby, why do you still feel alive? Bassline rolls beneath the marble floor, like a heartbeat knocking at the door. 100 beautiful faces pass me by, but none of them carry your fire. The guitar weeps from the corner stage, like it knows every line upon my page. Slow bends floating through the velvet haze, bringing back forgotten days. We used to dance where the darkness lived, back when forever was something we'd give. Now every room feels much too large, and every star seems painfully far. The moon still shines, the ocean moves, but neither one knows how to replace you. Whiskey and white roses, that's all that's left of us. A bottle full of memories and promises turned to dust. Every guitar cry cuts through the night, like your goodbye still echoes inside. Whiskey and white roses, baby, why do you still feel alive? Somewhere you're still awake, listening to the same rain fall. Maybe somewhere you think of me when the midnight shadows call. Maybe love never really leaves, maybe it only changes shape and hides inside old songs, waiting, waiting. Whiskey and white roses, still sitting where you stood. A king inside a mansion, missing what money never could. Every guitar cry cuts through the night, like your goodbye still echoes inside. Whiskey champagne's warm, but the room feels cold. Another story nobody told. Smoke curls slowly above the crowd, everybody laughing a little too loud. The piano whispers from the corner stage, like an old confession locked inside a cage. I light a cigarette, watch the shadows move, trying to forget the way he used to. And every passing headlight paints your face across the glass. Every mile I put behind me still somehow doesn't last. You're the velvet after midnight, the fire after rain, the sweetest kind of danger that still runs through my veins. You're the velvet after midnight, the ghost I cannot run. When the city falls to darkness, you're still the only one. Old blues guitar cries through the dark like a lonely train, leaving this mark. I hear your voice inside the groove. Every bassline pulse brings back the truth. The skyline glitters like diamonds and lies, but none of it shines like your eyes. Everybody's searching for somebody new, while every road I take leads back to you. And every black Mercedes passing underneath the moon feels like a memory returning too soon. You're the velvet after midnight, the fire after rain, the sweetest kind of danger that still runs through my veins. You're the velvet after midnight, the ghost I cannot run. When the city falls to darkness, you're still the only one. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever. Maybe some hearts burn brighter when they're broken. Maybe that's why, years later, I'm still hearing your name inside every song, inside every storm, inside every city light. only one. The club is closing, chairs on the tables, neon fading, morning coming, but somewhere between the darkness and the dawn, you're still dancing in my mind.